Back out, and it's the e-bike today. It's a solo ride. Got the white E160 RSX ready. I've come to the hills just south of Llangollen in North Wales. Planned the route. It's about 20 odd miles. There's 4 descents around here, quite techy, quite steppy, slippy, rocky, so it's got some spice to this. Bit of a cross-country ride, but with some smiles as well. Like I say, 4 descents if the navigation goes to plan. I've actually planned it to start from the other side of the mountains, just across the valley, just over there, more Llangollen area, Panorama Road, but I'm joining it at the other end of the route that I've planned, so I'm hoping I could just hook onto it and it'll navigate me around. So that's the plan. So we're here for the night. It's a last minute overnighter, right on this, my favourite pitch, one of my favourite pitches, right next to the river. We'll get a fire going later and chill out, but for now, let's get into this ride. See you in a bit. Wasn't expecting this. I thought it'd be dry today, but got some fine drizzle. Hopefully it doesn't get any heavier. Got to put my waterproofs on just in case. These descents would have been nice bone dry, but it is what it is. Make them a bit more spicy, I guess. Like I say, I'm doing this a little bit weird because the starting point is the other side of the mountains. But it looks like my bike computer's got me now. First time trying out the bike computer mount, which is mounted on the top of the stem. We used to use the Wahoo out front aero bike mount, which put the computer way beyond the bars in front, and I've snapped 2 of them, so I thought I needed to change the plan. So this stem mounted one, hopefully it's less vulnerable there. I have done another video on it. It's in the library, nice easy fit, nice and cheap, and hopefully it'll survive the odd tumble. Just ridden 2.5 miles on the road to this point. We're at this crossroads now. We've got Llangollen to the right and Pandy to the left. I thought the first descent was going to be Dollyworn, but it's Pandy. This is probably the easiest of the 4, so let's get into it. It's quite flat round this corner. It can get swampy. However, we have had a ton of dry spells, dry weather, so yeah, this here is normally horrific. A little bit overgrown to be expected, not bad at all. Do get a lot of motocross boys, enduro riders coming up here and down here. It's got to keep ducking, so the camera's probably going behind the bars. Bit dark under here. Sorted. Straightforward there, no dramas. You don't go up there, you go round to the right and it goes down again, quite fast if I recall. Yeah, the bike computers show me, yeah, this is the way. So opens up here now, nothing overhead, so we can bomb down this descent. Rocks getting chucked up at me. And that one to the lane. So that's the end of the Pandy descent. Kind of like 2 halves. One under the trees between the fields and hedgerows, and then it opens up to a nice gravelly descent. So we're down at Pandy Mill now. We're going left, the caravan park. I'm going to pass it. We've just done a big loop, big circle. So that's the first one done. We're going to head through Glyn Ceiriog now, up Church Climb, crossroads and down the notorious Llangollen. So we're just heading down into Glyn Ceiriog now, in the Glyn Valley pub on the left, straight up over this roundabout. It does get super steep up here, but I'm on the lazy bike, no problem. 750 watt-hour power tube, easy. This is the start of the steep climb. Pretty sure it's called Church Road or Church Hill Climb, something of that nature. Wouldn't want to pedal this on a non-e-bike, analog as the lads call it. Even though I'm on an e-bike on turbo, that hill has worn me right up. I feel like I'm overdressed now with this waterproof jacket on. But it was drizzling at the start, but it's drying up nice here now. Might have to lose a layer, but we'll see. See how we go. Church that way, Llangollen that way. When you get to this big white house, you know you're en route. Straight over. Hopefully there's no 4x4 boys on there, because when they are, they're all getting stuck in a row of them. Building ramps, moving rocks, placing branches and stuff, trying to get up and down the steps. There are some big steps, but I've done this a few times. You just pop off these steps, they're not massive, but there are some big rocks that try and kick your front wheel from under you, so you just got to be wary of those. Try and pick the best line. 25% gradient downhill. Let's go. Rocks flying up at the down tube. Some sizable rocks, as you can see. Keep those heels down. Feet are bouncing all over the show. That's one of the lips that the 4x4 lads struggle to get up. And this is another one. See, they're massive, these. Ruin your speed. Or ruin mine anyway. There's a big lip here. Pick your line. See all the logs there on the left, been placed for the 4x4 lads. I'm hitting everything I don't want to hit. Certainly not the fastest run you'll ever see down here, but for now, we're still on, just. Oh, front wheel's getting kicked. Fly up my beak, nice. Down tube's taking a battering. And that's the bulk of it. Savage. That's the end of the Llangollen descent. Get on the road, at this grit bin, we go left. If I remember rightly, there's a stile I've got to lift my bike over. You beauty. E-bike power. Oh yeah. I was going to sit at the van, just chill out, do some cooking and stuff. Drizzle put me off a bit. I thought it was going to get heavier, but I'm glad I got the bike out now. So we're heading back up to the top of the hill now, out onto the open fields, right at the top of the hills, far out of view there, and then doing it right, and adjacent to this, over that side of the hills, is the gravelly Stabble Pew descent. Skies are looking grey and moody, probably raining over there. Hope it holds off here. We are 9 miles in on the bike computer, 2 descents done. This is the start of the Stabble Pew descent. It's quite smooth at the top, I think, from memory. Farm tracks on either side, raised in the middle, as always. It goes steeper then, and gravelly. Nothing to the scale of the last descent, Altibadi, so this is Stabble Pew. Let's go. Big bird of prey there. It starts going down now. Leg out, drifting there. Rocks are less sizable. Back end is drifting. I think I've got a puncture. No, could have swore that was flat. Me being a fairy, moving everywhere. Oh, Heather tried to pull me offline, dragging the bars. Keep the heels down now. Remember following my brother Bob down here. He disappeared, checked out, flying he was. Clearly on the brakes less than me. And that's that. Stabble Pew. Descent number 3. So looking at the commute map, the caravan park is down this end near Pandy, between Pandy and Glyn Ceiriog. The actual start when I made the route was over the other side of the Llangollen. It was up the other side of the hill. This computer now, the Wahoo bike computer, is trying to send me back up to the start. So what I need to do is head down the hill, do a right, and then we're coming back that way, if you can see that on the camera. And then in this area is the Dollyworn descent, the 4th and final one. So we've been down 3 rowdy descents now, and that new bike computer mount hasn't budged. It was only cheap, about £10 give or take, but it's been perfect sat there, hasn't moved, hasn't wiggled its way out of the mount. Like I say, go check it out in the library. If the camera will pick it up, that hillside there is one giant leap. And if you can see the zigzag tracks over there and the zigzag tracks over there, and the bottom out in that field there's a few vehicles there, so maybe people are riding it today. But this track I'm going up goes into that tree line and follows the base of that tree line, just up past the masts, all the way to the top, and that's the start point of one giant leap. But I'll be heading away over the hilltops. Thanks a lot. How's it going? Big group, isn't it? Yeah, dudes. Thank you. Llangollen, one of my favourites. Just check out the views. What I can see is some motorbikes doing some laps. You can see some tracks outlined in the field. Maybe it's some kind of a experience day or something. Or maybe there's an event. So I'm up at the top of the climb that goes behind One Giant Leap downhill bike park. This is the start of the bike park. Closed, as you can see. One Giant Leap. It must be to do with the event down at the bottom. But there's multiple tracks going off. Jumps down there, off into the trees, down into the ravine, and some steep stuff. I think it carries on down to those trees there. So certainly worth checking out. So left now is heading off towards the fourth and final descent. Pomfadog. That's where we're going. That's what I wanted to see. Track. Sense, not sat-nav. Dangerous steep hill. So this is the start of the Dollyworn descent. Not fit for cars. Don't go that way. It's down here. It does get super steep and steppy, but I've survived it a couple of times, so fingers crossed I stay on board this time. Let's go. The fourth and final descent. Bit overgrown, to be expected in summer, I guess. Steady to start, but it does get a bit more spicy. Look at that for a drop off. We'll go down here. I normally go left here, but sure we can get a car down here. I've realised why my back tyre's moving around a lot. I redid the sealant and I overinflated the tyres and forgot to drop them down. So I'm skidding around on too much tyre pressures. Way too hard. That's why it's moving about. I've gone down here like an absolute fairy. That's embarrassing. But it does carry on over this track, I think. Down to the road. Try and pick up a bit of speed down here. Dark under here. Don't know how the camera, the Osmo Action 4 is coping, but it is dark. Certainly did need sunglasses. Could do being left of it. So that's the exit of the Dollyworn descent. Here's the bridge, that's the road I came in onto the caravan park. Beautiful little river, but instead of going along the boarding road, we're going to go up this way, see what happens. Head to Glyn Ceiriog. We're back at the Glyn Valley Hotel. So that's the loop pretty much done now, just a mile back up here at the caravan park. Back at the van now, ride done. Bike computer is showing 18.3 miles, it's 20 to 6. So about 3 hours 20, 3.5 hours, 2 hours 20 I should say. there or thereabouts. It's been a cracking ride, I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad I got out because that drizzle that started at the beginning of the ride disappeared. It's gone super sunny, nice and bright. The 4 descents were amazing. Need to do them a bit more because they really slowed me down. I did that ride like an absolute fairy, so I do need to up my game on those descents, but it's a loop that I wanted to do for a while, so I'm glad I've been out and done it. What I do want to say is a massive thanks to the subscribers. The subscriber count just keeps climbing. The support is incredible. I wasn't expecting that. I'm blown away by the support of each and every one of you. We're over 130 subscribers now, so the channel's growing better than expected. Really proud and pleased about that. So if you haven't already, please consider clicking on the subscribe, hit the notification bell to get the alerts when I upload a video. Click on the like, maybe share the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.